Fix that up, man. That YouTube Live was giving me some issues, dog. Didn't want me to get on live for a minute. Hey, appreciate y'all stopping in, hanging out with me for a little bit on TikTok Live and YouTube Live. About to catch up on these here. Hey, that be vintage car guy, man. I'm gonna have to check out the cars you got on your page, man, because you know if you got that 69 Chevy Impala, one of my pop's favorite cars. It's one of the cars I always wanted to have, that and the Jaguar. I gotta get 69 Impala, nice muscled up. And I gotta get a Jaguar. My mom always wanted a Jaguar, and my pops always loved the 69 Chevy Impala. But I appreciate the Chili's, man. You have a blessed day, car guy.
Are you looking to start your own business? Well, look no further than busy.com. Right now, we'll complete your...
What
8
is
years
the
ago.
completeness of that roster? I just don't see it.
That boy be a
I completely
CEO and the owner of
1000%
his own
agree with
company.
Coach. UConn's going home before the Sweet 16.
Okay.
They're going to win their first round game, and then after that, they're going to
That's
go up
me
against
key.
Florida. And Danny Hurley's going to have an early off
That's what
season.
Ho
It's going to
said.
get early.
Felt like that
Can't
was
beat
perfect.
Florida. Florida's just too loaded. I just believe that St. John's, I believe, can get to the Elite Eight. Okay.
Oh,
And then
Jay-Z
after that, they
said
run into Florida
you got
as
the
well.
keys,
And they're
man.
going
He
home because they
said
can't shoot. They can defend against
till you own your
anybody. They've
own.
got height. They've got
Till you own your own
athleticism.
company.
They're rough and rugged. It's a Rick Pitino style. He throws on that full court press,
Can't be free
particularly in the second half.
till
It
you
will
own your
create
own
nightmares
company.
for most teams in the country, but
Can't
not
be.
that backcourt in Florida.
I
Particularly
was
the
just
size
slaves
of
in
the front line as
2016.
well. They're just too
That was
loaded. Plus, they
2016.
can shoot.
He was
They
giving out
would be
those
too much for St. John's. Nobody else in that region would
dropping
be,
those
but
little
Florida would
information
be.
notes
They
for you,
knock
man.
off UConn
Like, take
first,
notes.
We got
and
it.
then after that, they take care of St. John's.
Just to be clear, they're gonna knock off UConn, just making sure. Shannon, where are you?
Marlon, can I get my league back? I want to bet something.
No, absolutely not. What do you want to bet?
No.
I
What do you
started
want
my
to bet?
company in
Florida?
2017.
Come on, Shannon, you're doing okay.
No.
November
See what you did?
2017.
You got
Yeah,
pair of
yeah,
shoes
man.
off Stephen A. You got a purse off of me, and now you running high. So, well, I don't
Fine,
want
okay, I'll buy some.
Now my company works as a partner with the corporation of the
Shannon, I'll take UConn women's over
And I
USC.
can work with
You want
other
to take that? I know you love juju.
countries.
No. Last year you gave me the field. It was
You stop living
Can
in
you
the
give me
past?
the field? Can I get
No,
Can I get the field?
no.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
I'll keep
Hang
up
on,
my-
Patrick.
I'll keep up my-
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I don't think you obviously UConn is not the
Not
same
just
team they were
resting on my
3 years ago.
heritage.
There's no
Get over in this world.
There's
Even though I
really
love it so
only one
much.
team that's
I
ever
love
three.
my
And
ancestry
that's
and my
UCLA. They
heritage.
won
I'm
7
not
straight.
resting on it.
So it's hard to go back
I'm
to back.
improving
It's been very few teams to go back to back because a lot of times, especially
it. Take
today's
it to the
game,
next
the
level.
best players
Like
they
we're
go
supposed to
ahead
be
and leave.
doing.
And so now the opportunity to go back to back, what UConn did should be commended, but they're not going back to back. I agree with you guys. I don't see them getting much further than the first round. They're not
Sports
going
gonna be there. But hold on, let me look into my homie real quick, see if he put any more drops out there. Gary V. Yeah, everybody seems to like Gary V. Gary V's Russian.
Don't sell that you don't like.
Fiverr. Find the right freelance service right away.
That's another way you have to
That's
start
so
getting
fast.
organized. I mean, change your channel to some information.
Don't
What
sell
I do.
that you don't like. Or that you don't believe in. I'm proud of what I sell.
Market
Everything.
company.
Some of you sell like bulk gummies and protein
Related
gold
to
cards.
all types of things. And we started with
Be
marketing.
proud of what you
social
sell,
media marketing.
and you'll never be upset about selling. And don't think of it as winner takes all. You're the trope, to your point. If you're not in the spirit of like, well then, 99.9% of people don't know what they know. What do people make mistakes of? They suck at selling. All the ladies in here really know it. When they're at a bar like this, and it's 2 o'clock because this place gets crazy at those hours, there's people that roll up on them and are good at it, and there's people that roll up on them that are bad at it, and most fucking dudes are bad at it. What do people do wrong? They go in for the sale too hard. They bring no entertainment value. They don't know their shit. So they're not educated, they're not entertaining, they don't understand the platform well enough, so they disrespect the distribution, they just think this is some sort of lucky thing. Obviously, there's TikTok shop at the apex, but it's not lost on TikTok. Every social media platform is gonna be in this business because they're gonna force them to all be in the business. There's outside apps that do it, like Whatnot and others that are doing it. Like, this is real shit. Like, this genre is the most important thing that someone like Amazon and Walmart should be worried about. This is fucking retail. You're all fucking stores.
Hey.
And so what do people do wrong? The same thing that people have been doing wrong about this for the last 30 years. The pioneers before you, they went on shit called QVC and HSN. And what did they do wrong? They weren't charismatic, educational, entertaining, thoughtful, strategic, or caring enough about the audience. So when they went on for 8 minutes, nothing sold, and never came back. Good news. TikTok doesn't do that. It just sits there and allows you to do it every day until you figure it the fuck out.
If you're on YouTube,
so I think, the thing that people do wrong is they're not good at it. And I think the biggest reason people are not good at it, and a lot of you learned this lesson, a lot of you tried to affiliate some shit that you didn't really give a fuck about or believe in, but you like the way the money looked. And some of you just might be so fucking talented and creative that it still worked, but for a lot of you, because you didn't give a fuck or know anything, it didn't go as well, even though there was more dollars behind it. And then you found something you actually were about or knew or liked, or you found your way, and then it worked. So I think lack of authenticity, lack of strategy, lack of misunderstanding how the distribution works, which is you guys, the platform, and then the key pillars at the top. This is about education and entertainment. Right? How good are you at those two things? I popped off in 06 on YouTube because my show was Wine Library TV. I was hugely educated because I grew up in wine, and at that point I really knew everything. You couldn't even imagine. I was tasting fucking 500 wines a week for 17 years at that point. Like, it was in me. But then I also happened to have charisma and gift of gab, and it got better. You go look at those early episodes of Wine Library TV, it's a different version than who I am. You build, you learn, you all know. Some of you are way better today than you were just even 6 weeks ago or 6 months ago. So fucking practice. Shout out Allen Iverson. And yeah, that's the answer, my man.
Gary, let's talk about where do you see social commerce going? It can be TikTok, it can be outside of TikTok, in the next 5 to 10 years.
Then it's 20 to 30% of all the content made.
Still give them the credit.
But I'd be shocked if I don't wake up in 4 years, and when I wake up and I'm going through my feed, that literally 1 in every 5 pieces of content that I'm consuming isn't somebody who's live at that moment. This is a big deal, bigger than you think. When I wrote Crush It, my first book that kind of put me on back in 2009, I wrote it in 2008, it came out in 2009. In that book, I said that influence, I didn't use the word influence, I said people who were on YouTube were gonna make $100,000 a year. And I got shit on by everyone.
You got a business that ain't on social
Like, if you literally went to Amazon right now and sorted the reviews of my book by oldest and read the first reviews when it first came out, they're like, this fucking snake oil salesman, he's trying to convince you that you're gonna make $100,000 a year on social media. What a fucking asshole. Half this room would be devastated if they made $100,000 a year, maybe more than half the room. And so I don't think people understand.
One of the businesses I work
this is that moment again for the people that have figured out affiliate and live shopping. It's a big deal. It's bigger. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do. Not any of my energy or my articulation, my gift of words that's going to be able to explain to all of you how perfect you have it right now. And what I'm worried about, because I was there for all this shit. I was there when Tila Tequila and Dane Cook were fucking dominating MySpace. I was there with all the early Twitter. I was one of the first 50 people that had a million followers on Twitter in the world. I watched the others. I was there. I've been there everywhere. I'm one of the few humans on earth that has more than 2 million followers on every platform, from Snapchat to LinkedIn to YouTube. So I've watched my contemporaries. Some people just live in LinkedIn. Some people just live in Snap. Some live just in TikTok. I've watched it all. And what I can tell you is going to happen to a lot of you is you're going to regret. Let me get very serious with you because I want this for you. A lot of you don't realize how big of a deal this moment is. And so you're not going to go hard enough. You're going to take it for granted. And you're going to wake up in 18 months and everyone's going to do it. And you're going to cry to me the way so many influencers cry today about like where they were 6 years ago, but where they are now. And they're going to, and this is my favorite one. You know what all these influencers that had a moment 4 years ago say to me? Dear Gary, I've been shadow banned. And I replied, no, you haven't. You've been outflanked. I don't want you to get, you have such an advantage right now. Like, honestly, all of you should get up right now, and leave. Like, literally leave and go live or make content. Like, this is like literally 100% obsession for the next year to distance yourself while you're in the lead, because this is going to be it. It's a big deal. So what do I think? I think in the way that everyone underestimated social media, when I started the first influencer agency, Grape Story, with Jerome Jarre, who was a Vine star, we signed Logan Paul, we had King Batch, all these people. People were like, influencer was like not even on people's like I used to say that influencers were going to be more famous than famous people, and again, laughed at. I think a lot of people here are going to do more revenue than a lot of stores that are littered throughout New York City here. Easy.
New celebrity
Humans are stores now, at scale. But you need to go hard, because the moment closes fast, because then everybody figures it out, right? All of Hollywood. Do you know that Hollywood did not go on social media in 06, 7, 8, 9, 10? They thought it was beneath them. I would beg celebrities, athletes, I'm like, please. This is they laughed at it. That's why anytime MC Hammer or fucking anybody who went on Twitter or started an account, they would get so much love because they were all making fun of it. And now they got so many real celebrities are sad because they're way less famous than influencers. Just like I'm right now yelling and screaming and asking all of you to start your own virtual influencers, create a human that's not you, and build them up. Because what influencers did to famous people, virtual influencers are about to do to influencers over the next decade. In 10 years, hundreds of the most famous people on earth are going to be AI people, fake people, owned by people. And by the way, those motherfuckers are going to sell shit and outflank you. I need you to listen. I need you to fucking listen. You need to go hard and understand everything, because you're going to have this moment, and then you're going to have to adjust, and you need to become the IP owner of other humans that aren't you. You're going to need to actually get that skill so that you own the thing. You want to put yourself out of business versus somebody else putting you out of business. You're going to have a moment, and then shit's going to keep changing. I need you to go hard at this moment. It's not about having bougie fun stuff here at Fly Fish Club and like parties or whatever the fuck you're thinking. You have to go hard the next 24 months
like
and
that
separate
back in
yourself.
There's a lot of brand deals historically. Some people are a little hesitant because they've always gotten brand deals. And as we shift towards the
That's exactly what Gary Vee just explained. Artificial
intelligence is much higher, right? Because the cost per sale model, there's an ROI there that you're getting versus a brand deal. There's content requirement in the ceiling. So while it's
he's not the first person I heard do that shit.
Many of you here are realizing
can be a great way to run your future.
Well, it's going to be like, it's a game of merit.
And it sounds like what they're
what's
trying
cool
to
about
do.
this, so first of all, it's going to be not war. You can do brand deals and sell shit, you know? Come and do stand-up here or something, like fucking do shit. Like you should do both, what's amazing is for the best in here, the affiliate model is going to work better because you're going to get your true value. Because there's no hiding behind it.
That's crazy.
When you do your first thing and you sell fucking 18,000 units, like everyone's gonna know. And that's good for you. They're also gonna know if you sell 7. So it's just gonna create more meritocracy around brand relationships with human beings.
It's like ownership.
And some people don't want that because they've been ripping brands off.
I done brought y'all
And some people are about that. But the people that don't want it, you don't get to decide. The market's going to evolve into this. And so you can hold your breath that it doesn't become about merit if you're one of those people, but you will lose.
It ain't no mean because we ain't.
So you might as well get good at it.
Can you go?
Half of y'all go to job meetings where y'all can't talk to your boss in the meeting.
And authenticity is going to play over the next 5 to 10 years as they're creating.
Yeah.
To be frank, back to like
Y'all
shooting it
can't
straight,
say
I know a lot of
goddamn
that is
thing
just
to
like
y'all boss
corporate
in y'all
mumbo
meeting.
jumbo.
But this ain't
Like,
no meeting.
I don't know,
Watching
like-
him on YouTube.
To me, that's like, you're asking me like, how important will oxygen be going forward? Right, like trust and authenticity, that's how the world fucking moves.
I can at least
I think
write
I'm
this
aware of
motherfucker
why we
comment.
bring up those words in
Goddamn.
advertising, because big brands are very tone deaf to the reality of the new world. So they talk about dumb shit in their boardrooms, and it's the fucking mishigas I have to deal with all the time. But I mean, that to me is a very like, a funny question how it runs through my head, which is like, yes, I think it's good to be trustworthy.
Hey, you know, sometimes, what's his name said?
And
Jimi Hendrix
then
said we
back
gotta
to like,
kiss
let
the
me
sky,
actually bring
right?
value instead of being silly about it.
We gotta
And
kiss
what I
the
like
sky,
about
kiss the
this
sky
model of
sometimes,
selling,
man.
how trustworthy and authentic you are will show up on how well you convert. And let me say this, because I've been selling shit my whole life, so this came, since I was 6 selling lemonade to this moment, I turned 49 in 2 weeks. I've been selling shit for 43 years. Let me tell you something that a lot of you, and I know some faces in here because I watch everything, some of you are fucking up on something, and I hope this helps you. The consumer can be tricked in the short
Gary
term.
Vee kind of look like one of
But
my
it's not
old friends
stupid.
named Johnny B.
So some of you think you're clever, and you're only tricking
That's
for a very
crazy,
small
man.
moment, and we will forget about you.
Hey,
The consumer is smart. So for some of you, and I'm
that's
thinking about some of
crazy,
you in this
man.
room, change your shit up. You're not as clever as you think you are. You're getting away with that, it's early. And better versions of you are gonna come and take your shit if you disrespect
that's
the
what I'm
customer.
saying. I've been doing this since 2017. 2 months ago, Gary Vee just said this is early. So
Real
I'm
shit.
trying for it. Good morning, TJ.
Real, honestly,
What's
that's,
up?
what, I'll tell you why that excites me to say, let me break out of that moment.
Oh,
I'm just hoping one of you hears
thank
it.
you, Timothy,
You know what I mean?
for the
That needs
roses,
to,
man.
it will change everything for you.
Hope you have a blessed day.
My journey, Wine Library TV. February 21st, 2006. I sent a stock boy in the liquor store to Best Buy to buy a little camera so I could put up my first YouTube video. I sit down and put 4 wines in front of me, 3 wines in front of me. I think that I'm doing this. I think I'm doing QVC for wine. That's literally what I was saying. The camera turns on, and literally the camera turns on. Literally, it's a blue light right now, but it was a red light. Eric Kastner, my former CTO, was behind it. The camera turns on. The second before the camera turns on, I think I'm doing QVC. The second the light went on, I decided to become the wine spectator. Let me explain that to you. QVC is me selling whatever the fuck we needed to sell at the wine library. The Wine Spectator was the most trusted wine magazine in America that scored wines. I know some of you buy wine, you see the 91 points, the 92 points when you do that. I realized that if I was gonna sell stuff I didn't believe in, because the show format was I was gonna taste wine and tell you. But I also know that I think a lot of wines are below average.
Hey, I know who that be right
It
there.
was stunning.
Odell Moakler, what up, man?
It's the foundation of what I just told all of you. It changed everything for me.
Hey,
I
man.
would literally be on camera
What's good,
reviewing
homie?
wines that we were selling and telling people it was just okay.
Dang,
That's
cuz,
weird
it's
in
been
this
a while.
format,
I miss you
right?
too, man.
But you could be reviewing things that
Hey,
you don't
dog.
think are great,
I've been wanting
that
to
you
get
don't
on
have
the League of
affiliates
Legends.
on, not because you're trying to razz it and make your other product better, because you just genuinely don't like the flavor of this
Word.
toothpaste.
Hey, I appreciate
shirt.
it, yo. I appreciate it.
Authenticity is everything, bro.
I'm gonna shut up and turn it over to some questions.
Word. He said it's whack, man.
Cool. If you have a question, raise your hand. I'm not be biased, I will try to find.
Not League of Legends. I've been doing like Madden and Diablo and
This
stuff.
young lady over here has one.
A little bit of Call of Duty, man. But I've been watching people on Twitch do the League of Legends.
So I know that you're a heart as well.
Oh my God, literally going to a garage sale. Like the second before I walk into that person's
Nah, I've
yard,
never tried that.
that's a level of excitement that I don't know how to replicate.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's how I started.
I'm about to check it out. You get it? Is it on the Game Pass or in the store?
TikTok and do that. And that's what I did. And it was a Patreon way before shop. And now this is what I do. And I live stream a lot.
Good.
And I love doing it. And
Alright,
so
bet.
you're
I'm
talking
gonna get it.
about being in front of people, being in
I'm
front
gonna
of
check it
people
out.
and live streaming, and growing a community. For you, I do it mostly on TikTok, of course.
Yep.
Diversifying and going on to other platforms.
I'm a fan of it.
Most definitely
Yeah.
will, man. For sure.
Look, listen, notwithstanding our beautiful host here, like,
Get on that
we
old
had-
school
you never know
domination
anything.
like we
Forget
used
about
to
the
do on
bigness
beer
of
pong,
TikTok, we
dog.
hear all that. And TikTok's way ahead. Like, let there be no confusion. They're way ahead, and they continue to innovate. Watching TikTok navigate the last 6-7 years
Yeah,
has been
man.
a joy.
I had to
They
give
continue
it a
to
try
innovate,
earlier
they
this
continue
year,
to,
man.
they're outflanking their competitive set. But I think it is crazy as a business model
Right, I
to
think
ever
we
have
could
all
have
your
took
eggs
on
in
the
one
world,
basket.
man. I think
That's
we
just
did.
not being smart. So I think you should always constantly dabble.
We were taking on the world for America
That's what I think.
back then.
And that's the flip side of that, your second part is, I am one person, I cannot fund myself currently. And
I've heard.
that is an issue with the funding.
It's not an issue. It means that you need to stop buying things with your money and hire people.
Hey, that was some good times, man. Good times.
Issue fixed.
Yeah.
Hey, such good times and motherfucking
One of the biggest
UFO
things that
came to
will hold a
watch
lot
us
of you
play
back for
beer
building the biggest
pong,
thing you can
man.
build is you view the money right now to buy
Nobody
things
believed me about that,
instead of to
you
build your
know?
business.
Hey,
When I built my
There's
dad's
only one other
business
person
from ages
there, so-
22 to 34, I never made more than $80,000 a year.
you remember that, right?
All the money went back.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't
Nobody
my fucking business.
wants to
That's
believe
an
me.
immigrant family
You're
business.
the only one that was there, so
So, you, like,
it's me,
I
you,
get-
and the
you
UFO
can
about to
see
play
my
some
tone
damn.
changed on that.
Nah.
When I hear people like, Gary, I can't fucking scale, I'm like, you
You
better
want to
not buy a
watch
fucking
us play some
Lambo
beer
then.
pong, man?
The best way to own, like,
Hey,
Real
I think it's because we had such
is by
good
not
times
buying
out there.
dumb
man.
shit
It was
along the way.
crazy.
Cool. Right here, and then we'll take two more, so we'll go here and then we'll go right there. Make it quick. I think we-
No worries, I'm good. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Kelly. Thank you for your reaction when I came out. That made my self-confidence exploded with your reaction when I came out. Okay, you're OG. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Two boys that are on club sports and all that.
How old?
6 and 9, 2 boys.
Okay, great. First of all, anyone who has
Hey,
an under 10-year-old in your life, I need you to check out something that is like my biggest thing right now. So literally the biggest professional thing I'm doing right now is we just launched the VFriends cartoon on YouTube Kids. It's at vfriends.com/cartoon. Please check it out. Or cartoon. Is it cartoons or cartoon? With an S. Cartoons. It's made by the people that made Coco Melon. The first 4 episodes. It's not Coco Melon. And honestly, as a mom, especially of 6-year-old boys, or 6, 9, you will really get what I'm trying to do. I basically was like, Gary Vee was like 30,
yo,
and then
it's really
TikTok came
like
out, and Gary Vee
cartoons
became
with like the
16.
kids that starting businesses
And now I'm
stuff
trying to
like
bring that real
Like a kid
energy
show
to like
for that.
6, 7, 8, 9. You will see what I'm doing with VFriends. I'd love for you to check it out.
I mean, when I grew up, I was watching
I
Ren
guess
and
that's
Stimpy,
kind
Beavis and Butthead, and South Park. But I mean, I could have benefited from a show
Thank
that
you.
talked about business.
How you
Something like a dope business with Shark
how
Tank
you
right now.
balance both lives and also bring your
Yeah.
kids along the journey and teach them the safety
They
of
can get
social
used
media
to
as
being
well.
I'm not
business
scared of
owners,
social at all in the way that people talk about it, because I think parenting is collectively using social as an excuse to not parent. If you're like TikTok, like, I mean, a lot of you know this. I've been yelling about TikTok since it was fucking music.
Smell good.
in America,
Smell
right?
like heaven, man.
Plenty of people, especially when all the baloney started happening, would roll up at me at like an airport or a restaurant, and be like, Gary, I know I like you, but this fucking TikTok thing, like, it's a real fucking problem. And I swear to God, I would look at them and be like, then take it off your kid's phone. I'm not your fucking kid's parent. If you think, like, I don't know, I'm 49. My parents thought like alcohol was a problem, which meant they didn't want me fucking drinking when I was 14, so they scared the fuck out of me. Like, parenting has become unbelievably ludicrous. You don't like shit? Be a fucking parent. The problem with parenting now is y'all want to be friends. You've got friends.
Hey,
You can be friendly,
you still got that FIFA.
but your child is not your that is not your friend.
cover?
That is your child, then / can be friend.
Or FC.
And so if you don't have the fucking backbone, because you're on some soft 2024 shit,
My ass in FIFA,
to be a fucking parent, but social media
Motherfucker had me
is
straight
life.
laughing for a day.
Yeah,
Beat me in
I love the
FIFA
people
so
like, there's
bad,
bullying.
man.
I'm like, I grew up in Jersey in the 80s. Like bullying, like there's no
Hey,
way
I
to deal with
remember
it.
that,
Bullying was
man.
like, we didn't even know it was
All next
bullying, it was
day.
just like living. Yeah, so I look, here's what I think about it. One, the ultimate antidote to what people are scared about is self-esteem. Our number one job as parents is to build actual self-esteem in our kids. If your child, and you know this, you're all living life. You've had friends in college, high school, like you've lived, we've all lived a little
Most
something.
dead, man, for sure.
Whether you're that person or you know people,
If
you
you
know
don't mind me
that
asking
somebody's
where
got
you
real
located at right
self-esteem,
now.
they're not fucking falling for any dumb shit.
Trying,
first we
man,
have
put
to
on for
establish
everybody I know,
self-esteem,
man. Put
And
on
then
for everybody
second,
I've
if you're
met.
really scared of something, and you're allowed, every parent's
Including
allowed to
you,
think
homie.
what's bad, what's not good. Some parents don't let their kids listen to me because I curse. Okay, like, that makes me sad. That's why I made me friends. You know, like, really, I want to make a positive impact. I get a real high on it. Like, I get that. Like, if in your family, if you're being raised by your Southern grandma who went to church every weekend, like cursing's bad, like I respect the shit out of that. So you're allowed, but then you need to be in control and be accountable. Not only just block my TikTok, go check the next day if I'm still blocked. Like, I don't get this lack of accountability. Be fucking parents. Build self-esteem, and then whatever scares you, monitor it. Problem is, parents want to be kids and do all sorts of other shit besides parenting, and say they didn't have time, so they throw the fucking iPad and the phone to be their fucking partner in parenting. Well, guess what? If you have a partner, you have a partner. But you're in control. The phone's not alive. You can throw that shit in the fucking water.
Thank you.
Got it?
Good.
One of my concerns is I've been on TikTok for a while now.
Okay.
And even a year ago or 2 years ago, I think we might all remember the trend of there's room for everybody here on TikTok.
Yeah.
You can just scroll forever. You
Mhm.
can watch videos forever.
Mhm.
There's a place for everyone. And now that I've transitioned more over to the TikTok shop.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna buy my dragon egg or they're gonna buy her dragon egg.
Yep.
I feel like it's more of a competition.
It is a competition.
I feel about that.
Why?
I don't feel right about that.
This is Ursula. First of all, you're fucking the best for putting it this way. Why? Why do you feel that?
Because I do really feel TikTok is a community. That's why I joined it. I joined it to be part of the community and have a TikTok family. And now I feel like they're my coworkers and we're all on the sales team.
Do you feel like they're coworkers, or do you feel like they're competitors? Because the way you framed it up was more competitive. Okay.
I keep visiting, I'm
Yep.
learning things, I'm
Yep.
watching other people that made new friends face to face is great, but at the end of the month, one person gets the bonus.
Not true.
So they're my coworkers.
Not true, because every person gets, if to your point, if TikTok Shop was an affiliate was built that whoever was best at the month took everybody else's money and got it all, then you would be right. But one person doesn't get the bonus at the end of the month. Everybody gets the bonus that they earned at the end of the month.
Appreciate that
Yeah.
big time, man.
And Ursula, I will say this. I am wildly empathetic when people that grew up that weren't sales oriented, weren't like it's a transition. To your point, community and selling stuff in an open marketplace, those are very different energies. The cool part is you're allowed to check out. So for example, back to accountability. Let's say you DM'd me after this and we're like, hey, I want to follow up on that. Let's say we went back and forth on a flight. We were talking. I would say, look, Ursula, good news. Like if this bothers you and doesn't make you happy, don't sell. Go back to community.
I'm just gonna say, I feel like that's been taken away from me.
Why?
Now the views that I get have links on them, and then I go to.
But you're allowed to, but stop doing that then. Don't sell.
Right, but I like selling.
It wasn't taken away from you. You took it away from you. I don't have affiliate. You. This is a very big theme that I want. This is going to make people happier, what I'm saying. You are in control. It wasn't taken away from you. You took it away from you. You clicked affiliate. Accountability is a beautiful energy.
Word.
Do you know why I'm so happy? Because I think everything is my fault.
Yep.
I'm being dead serious, y'all. It's, I don't think I'm a piece of crap because of it. I don't think I'm a loser because of it. I think like I live life. Don't forget, I was born in the Soviet Union. I was born there, let alone my parents. I know what it's, there are people who live in North Korea right now. We have it good, y'all. I'm on the board of Charity Water. There are 800 million people on Earth that do not have access to clean water. We're in a fucking bougie ass fucking lounge in New York City. Like literally. So first, I'm so glad you asked that. Like, you got this. Like, and by the way, I think your spirit on this is beautiful. Can you tell her? I got goosebumps because I think you're coming from a good place. But I just want you to know how in control you are. If it gets too much for you, because listen, I was born hunter-seller. Not everybody is. And that doesn't mean I'm better or worse. I promise you, especially for the ones in this room that are on the journey of going from little money to a lot of money, you're gonna learn when you get there. Money ain't the thing. I know people say, cool, let me find out. Cool, find out. Go find out. You'll learn. But good news, you're in control. Like, you can go back to that Ursula and that TikTok relationship, turn off affiliate.
Don't mean I don't want to do.
And if not, learn how to put things in compartments. I think one of the things that works for me is I love being selfless as much as I like being selfish. I want to take care of me and my family.
TikTok,
but I also love doing the things I do. Like, I love saying yes to things that I don't get paid for. Like, I'll do shit on karma, on love. And a lot of you that follow me, you know how much I give away my best advice for free. I'm not sending you to some, now pay me $99. You guys know. You know. That's what helps me feel okay when I sell something, because I sell things I believe in. Why do I want all of you to buy VeeFriends trading cards on eBay? Because I think I'm going to build the next Pokemon in the next 40 years, and I think they'll go up in value, and I think it's going to teach yourself and kids good values. I feel good about that. I'm proud as fuck of what I sell, everything. And so that is a great way to end. Don't sell shit on this incredible platform that you don't like or that you don't believe in. It doesn't mean like, right? Like, it doesn't have to be your favorite product, but this is going to evolve and everyone's going to figure this out. And you're going to tune in on the back end in a couple months, couple years, and you're going to see some shit that has a big ass number against it. Some of you sound like bullshit ass fucking gummies and protein garlic. Be proud of what you sell, and you'll never be upset about selling. And don't think of it as winner takes all. Why democracy and capitalism has worked, and it's got plenty of flaws, but I think Americans forget. Go look around. Like everybody else has flaws too. So it's not a winner takes all. Like that bonus thing, those two things I think will help you so much. It's not one person, it's everyone gets their share. And two, you're in control. If to your point, if it's not like, if you're not in the spirit of like, well then, so then I think we're in a good spot.
Integrity is important to me. Gary came out of his way because he's passionate about this conversation and did not have to do this. He is not paid to do this out of the kindness of his heart. It feels like a pet rally. I'm fired up. Jal, my boss here somewhere. I'm not willing to become a content creator. However, if you feel the energy and passion, and Gary from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your time. Thank you for your
Dang, all right. 5 minutes.
Listen.
Oh shit. 5 minutes.
Listen.
Oh shit. 5 minutes. Oh shit.
Listen to me. Make content. SEO is good.
Got to, man.
Hey everybody, my name is Sam, aka Sambucha, and I'm a YouTuber who makes variety content ranging from challenges to gaming to pretty much anything.
Listen to me. Make content. SEO is good. Page 1 is better than page 2. But right now, what you have is you. Sometimes you have money. Sometimes you have people. Sometimes you have you. Right now, you have you.
Right.
Make content. The game is about and, not or. And boring content, entertaining content, left field content, new tax. Yes, 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 and. Every platform, TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, this is a gold rush of opportunity. These platforms are free.
You said get on TikTok in 2019, and I did, and it was blowing up. At the time, I'm a single mom, and it just was kind of overwhelming. I watched Social Dilemma. I got freaked out about this big app, and I literally deactivated, deleted the whole thing. I had a video.
Let's even, because I want to bring a lot of value to everybody who's watching. This is why I hate when the world sells fear.
What mindset?
Right? You watch a documentary on Netflix.
Dude,
the documentary's full
mindset?
objective is to scare people about the downside of social networks or technology. There's always downside. There's downside of automobiles.
What's mindset?
When cars were invented, people could drink alcohol, drive a
Hell
car,
yeah,
and kill
dude,
someone.
where's my car?
That didn't happen when we had horses. But it doesn't mean that that's the problem. And I'm sorry to jump in, but it's a big opportunity to help a lot of people. Don't let the world scare you.
Dog.
You were building. You were following somebody who was selling love and optimism and practicality, and that was leading to good. Then you consumed something that was selling fear for no fucking reason, and it threw you off. Keep going.
Okay, the question is, so now I've got this business. I mean, I read your recent book. I listened to it on audio. I'm like, okay, I'm promoting my flowers. I need to be on all these different networks, but I'm also promoting my art. Now I'm taking an extra 10 to 12 hours a week going live, which isn't even enough. I need to be going live more.
Yep.
But I don't know how to balance it all. I'm a single.
You're balancing it.
Your daughter.
You're balancing it. The reason you don't know how to balance it is because you're judging yourself. Good news, you're fucking balancing it.
Thank you.
The end.
Thank you.
Why are you beating yourself up? What is balance? Where is this king or queen of balance? Where is this lord of balance that everybody's been telling me about? Who the fuck is the king of balance?
Yeah, I want to be the queen of balance, and it's hard.
Are the queen. It's actually easy. You are the queen of balance. Let me show you how to do it. You, Queen Sasha, the queen of balance, have decided right here this morning at 9:07 Eastern that you are good at balance, that you're balancing it. You've decided.
Thank you.
No, not thank you, not me telling you. You realize what I'm actually saying. I'm not trying to be nice to you. I'm not trying to be kind to you. I'm trying to get you to wake up that there is no such thing, and either you decide you are balancing it or you decided you're not balancing it. 99% of the people that are watching Tea with Gary Vee right now have decided they're not balancing it. Because most of the people in the world live in a place of fear. The reason you were susceptible to that documentary was because most people are prepared to be scared.
Yeah. I live in a place of love. I live in a place of love now.
Love is different. Love is amazing. I'm talking about fear.
Oh, I know. I know, because I've been there.
Correct. So, very simply, you are balancing it. Who gets to decide? You're trying your best. You're doing the flower thing. You're doing the watercoloring thing. You're a single mom and doing that thing. You're fucking living.
I guess the fear is that I'm taking away from my flower business, and that is my bread and butter. So
is it your bread and butter? Because I hear that you're starting to make money on your art online.
I think the earning potential online is going to be a lot higher than what it is in my flower shop.
So it sounds like you're investing.
So keep going. Yes, I'm investing.
Come on, man.
I'm investing.
She just wanted to get on call with Gary Vee. That wasn't no real question right there.
Yes,
That's
no,
That's it.
it's it.
And by the way, let's make up scenarios. And then
Hard,
January
right now.
19th comes, and for some reason,
Right.
the US bans
Something
TikTok.
about that.
Well, then you'll adjust, and
Yes,
then Instagram will have like
That's
everything.
what
is
it's more
manageable.
about. When it gets
yes,
hard,
yes. And I
something great
watched you
about
talk
that,
about
they're
that
trying to
too,
get you
because I
to
was
stop
like,
right
what if it
before
does
you get you
disappear?
down.
And you really brought just, it's okay. It's okay if it does. And things
Everything's okay.
Yeah.
It's called fucking life.
What's
Shit's
about
gonna
that?
fucking happen. Somebody is gonna wake up today as a 7-year-old and have their father have a heart attack and change the course of their life. That will happen today.
Mhm. Yeah,
I don't understand how people are confused out here.
yeah.
We are all collectively capable of dealing with shit.
Mhm.
Our great-grandparents laugh. Our great-great-grandparents are watching us in heaven and saying, these fucking pusses, these fucking pusses. The fuck
Yeah.
are they crying
Some
about?
smart
We had
pussies,
fucking
but they
famine,
might say-
we had fucking world wars, we didn't have shit. The fuck are these kids crying about?
Well, I get that. You know, I have a
Hey,
6-month younger cousin who passed away from cancer about 5 years ago. And it's like, that's a big wake-up call. That is my
No
baby
shit.
cousin.
If
You
you
didn't
have
get
a
a chance.
cousin, if you have a cousin who had this tragic event happen, that should absolutely not allow you to be concerned about what you're worried about.
Totally.
See,
Totally.
right? Like,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen? Let's play role play. You're gonna spend too much time in your art, and the flower shop is gonna be down 18%. Who gives a fuck?
Thank you.
As soon as that happens,
Especially
if that
if
goes
you're
on for 6
passionate
months, and you're like,
about
oh
the flower
fuck, the
shop.
flower shop is down 16%. Well, then you can fucking
I can
adjust.
drink
Yeah,
water.
I can
yeah.
spend more time in the fucking flower shop.
Okay, that brings a lot of peace to my heart. Thank you.
Well, good, good.
You needed
Have
to
the
hear
best
that.
day. Right, Dustin? Our fucking great-great-grandparents are chilling in heaven right now, and they're just like, what the fuck's the matter with these people? They're like, we have anxiety over dumb shit. Like some girl doesn't like you? Who gives a fuck? There's 4 billion other girls.
Shit.
The fuck? Who's up now? Hi.
I'm doing it by myself. I did listen to your videos forever ago, and so I decided I was just gonna start a brand, talk on social media. It took off. I have coined the term vegan silk on YouTube. Not YouTube, Jesus, on Google. So I'm #1 for that. That's my term. That's my brand. I have silk, real silk hoodies, and it's just all about real silk, like quality silk, whether it's vegan or real, right? Because
Okay.
if you search it on the internet, you end up with satin. That's all well and good. I've been doing it by myself now for 2 years, and now I'm pregnant, and it's hard to put out
Congratulations.
with everything.
Hold on.
Miles just be very.
The fuck are we talking about business when you have this incredible moment in your life?
I'm gonna
Congratulations.
drop my other baby while I'm
Baby, you're not dropping your other baby. Your baby business is chilling while you're baking the greatest thing that ever happened to your life. I promise you your business will be there. Everybody's scared, darling. Listen to me, Mia. Everyone, you like that,
That's
Dustin?
what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you, Dustin.
I don't
Damn,
see
Dustin
that's my
doesn't do that Dustin maybe it's because he's eating the bagel. Dustin's very excited about this bagel. Mia, listen to me. Your business is not going anywhere. This is what everybody's scared of. They're like, damn, the baby's gonna come and I'm gonna be my eye off the other business, and when I come back to it, it's dead. If you were good enough to get it to this point, you're gonna be good enough to do it again. You're stressing. You're being scared. Instead of focusing on the real shit, which is you have a fucking miracle. A human is growing inside of you right now. Yeah, a fucking human being is growing inside of you.
It's cool.
There's a lot of them growing inside.
No, it's better than cool. It is the fucking actual best. There is nothing on earth. There's no entrepreneur better than Mother. Mother #1, entrepreneur #2. You're about to be that, and you're worried about some dumbass silk fucking robes? Get the fuck out of here.
But like, I still have another person to take care of. So this is our whole thing, which we do. My other little person helps me with the business now. I have making a new one. And
I'm proud of you.
I feel like it's time to grow the business so it's not just me. And I believe in organic because at this point, I've tried.
Oh,
I tried to get somebody to help with the shipping. I should have outsourced. I tried to get somebody to help with the
I got
marketing.
a
My
lot of
organic
them on that
performs 10,000 times better than any marketing.
A lot of times.
I just talked to somebody who said SEO is best because since I'm on page 2 of a lot of things, it's better to be on page 1, and that's where I need to focus. But I genuinely just don't know who to hire.
Listen to me. Make content. SEO is good. Page 1 is better than page 2. But right now, what you have is you. Sometimes you have money. Sometimes you have people. Sometimes you have you. Right now, you have you.
Right.
Make fucking content.
Okay. So
More.
then, so if that's the case,
Come out
then if
swimming,
I do
there gotta
expand,
be a lot
it should be
of
somebody else to assist
I
me
mean,
with making
we
content
create
so I
a
can
lot.
just stay focused
On what?
Don't get me wrong,
on the
women do
business.
a very,
Because
very
like I said,
important
if
thing.
I have
Listen
a
to me.
ton of content.
Ain't
Listen to me.
big
Listen to me.
in Nurturing.
What if you thought about this being successful in a 30-year window
Don't get
instead
me
of a
wrong,
30-week
fucking
window?
swimming when they come out, so they live, dog.
What if I said to you, think about this in 30 years of like slowly, day by day, brick by brick, it getting better versus you're gonna fucking crush it and sell the business and buy an island.
Hey man, I don't get into all
Yeah, you do know that this perspective is what fucks up everybody.
Okay.
I don't get into
You don't understand how remarkable what you've already pulled off. You're already further along than most.
I don't want y'all to
You
talk
got
about
something.
my nutsack, so I ain't-
But
I
if
ain't
you
talking
just
about
listen,
y'all.
you're in a chapter in your life. Give yourself some grace, girl.
Okay.
Give yourself some grace.
So there's different priorities.
There's different seasons in life. How old are you?
35.
You're a baby.
Okay.
You are. I was 34 until I left my dad's liquor store. All this Gary Vee shit didn't even start until I was 35. Start. You got time. What you need to focus on is stay healthy so this baby comes out right. That's what you should be thinking about. Enjoy the fucking holidays. Listen, you know I love a good hustle and build your shit. It's just like, just don't let anything get too crazy. Like fucking get it all settled. Like it's not going anywhere.
Well, so that's the thing that I think that I was thinking about the most. Like, because I'm doing so much, I already have like thousands of customers. So my thing is, I don't want, like, they get kind of left when I have bad weeks or tired weeks. They get left, and
You're not left. I promise you, your customer's biggest thing in their life is not your fucking silk fucking shit. Humility.
But no. I'm saying, but a lot of people have allergy issues. That's why. So I really
Listen,
feel like I'm
by the way, that's beautiful, and I fuck with that. I love that you've got that element. But I promise you, if you have a bad week, your customers are gonna be okay. It's unlikely they even thought about you.
Well, they even.
Listen, I get it, but not all fucking 15,000 of them, or 4,000, or 2,000. Like, I'm telling you, you're just putting too much pressure on your chest. I can smell it from the screen.
And just, if it's slow, that's okay.
Yeah, because what about when, again, I don't know how this pregnancy's been for you, but like some days you're not feeling well, or some days you're
like all
tired.
3 months I've been sleeping. Like, if I
So
sit down, I'm
yes.
Baby, good.
Ready for work.
Slow.
Y'all stay blessed.
If you want to sleep between
Y'all
now and
stay tuned,
January
man.
1st,
It was awesome catching up with
2026,
y'all, Dale,
and then
man. We
hit the
gonna
ground
hook up
running in
for sure,
20, listen to
man.
me. If you went to sleep right now, closed your eyes and went and slept and you woke up and it's January 1st, 2026, and you're like, yo, what the fuck? And the business was slow and what the fuck? You need to resuscitate it. You got the fire in your belly to have that shit proper by March. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, I will.
So what are we talking about?
Okay.
We're talking about what everybody's struggling with, which is for some reason, we all just decided to beat ourselves up instead of loving ourselves for what we are doing. Baby, you're fucking going harder as a pregnant woman at 35 than 90% of 23-year-old dudes complaining about dumb shit. The fuck are we talking about?
I want to be a good mom. I don't know.
Well, if you want to be a good mom, then you should ask that question, not how to fucking do SEO.
I know, but my kid, like, she loves this whole thing.
Of course she does. You're showing her. By the way,
and so
because
if I just drop it, I'm not.
No, you're not dropping. You've already shown her. Why do you think she loves it? She looks up to you and she sees you doing it. You are winning.
Okay.
Baby, you're just beating yourself up for no fucking reason.
Okay.
You need to give yourself grace. People need to fucking, I'm doing this for you and all 5,000 people that are watching right now. We need to love ourselves more.
Okay. I got it.
I know you got it because you're already doing it. You just decided to look at the half glass full versus the half glass empty. You look at empty instead of full.
Not really. I just didn't want to I feel like since I started the problem because of my child, and I'm helping other people who have asthmatic children that can stop coughing at night, I can't let anybody down. I don't want to let down my baby. I don't want to let down a new person. And I don't want to let down these moms and people who are.
Let me tell you the best way. Let me give you the fastest path to letting everybody down. Putting so much pressure on yourself to not letting anybody down that you burn out and you do nothing.
That's where I'm at right now.
No shit.
Okay. Well, thank you.
As someone who doesn't want to let anybody down either, I focus on me being good and grounded first. How the fuck am I going to help everybody if I'm not good?
Yeah.
How do I do that? By saying I'm just a human and I'm just trying. I'm flawed. I got problems. I got mistakes. I'm just a human, but I'm trying out here.
Okay. Cool beans. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm 23. Long story short, I got into entrepreneurship about 2 years ago. I ran a pretty high level business, but it went bankrupt. And now I'm kind of just stuck in that phase of innovating.
So wait, you ran a high level business, but it went bankrupt. Did you learn from the missteps?
Yes, I bad business partners. I was young and experienced, and I failed a lot. But I'm carrying that as motivation into my next.
Hey, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, gonna have a smoke buddy, homie. I'm on late and shit, dog. I told you I gotta get used to this.